Hello and welcome to Octopus Production. For this video we're gonna have something a little bit different. I'm gonna do a comparison video between paintball and airsoft gun. Now I'm gonna do this because there's always someone saying which one is better and why. I'm not gonna say in my opinion which one is better because I played both and I think that both are really fun, but they're fun in different ways. And I'm gonna go through those ways to tell you which one is more realistic and which one is more similar to a sport. In airsoft, guns look terribly realistic since they are real guns replica. That is why they dispose of an orange tip on the front of the barrel to show that they're toys or fake guns. And because they look so real, they can give a greater satisfaction while holding them. Some weapons, they're even full metal, so they even look more realistic. Also, since they are replicas, there's a greater variety of different weapons to buy. From guns to submachine guns, assault rifles, sniper rifles, light machine guns, etc. In paintball, guns are not real weapons replica. They have their own look, and they don't need any orange tip to show that they're not real guns. However, compared to airsoft, there is a less variety of different guns to buy. Most of the paintball guns look the same. But there are some paintball guns, real guns replica out there. They're really rare, you don't see them around, and if you want to buy them, they're a lot more expensive than normal ones. But if you want them, you can buy them. That's pretty much everything about the look of the guns. But do they shoot the same thing? Well, of course not. As you already guessed, in paintball you have paintballs, and in airsoft you have small plastic BBs. Let's run through those differences and see which one is more tactical in game and which one hurts more, because this is another big question of paintball and airsoft. Which one hurts more? Paintballs are heavier, bigger, and full of paint inside. The big advantage of using paint in paintball is that you can see if you hit your target or not. However, since the ball of paint is thicker, is more influenced by the wind, and you can easily lose your precision within 20-25 meters. BBs compared to paintballs are a lot smaller and lighter. Thanks to their small size, they are less influenced by the wind. That's why in airsoft you can have a very good precision over 40 meters. It is also possible to choose the weight of the BB when you buy them. If you have a heavier BB, you can have a better precision, but at the same time you can have less range. But which one hurts more? I mean, from my personal experience, paintball hurts more, simply because the ball of paint squashed against your body is more painful than the BB. But also depend on which part of the body you're hit, it will hurt more. I would say that on the back of your legs and on your arms it's more painful. But nothing to worry about. The pain will go away after a few seconds, and if you are unlucky, a small bruise will remain. The fear of getting hurt in these games is what creates the atmosphere of a battle, and the adrenaline. The adrenaline is the thing that makes you feel good once the game is over. Moving on, another big difference between these two sports is the clothing, and we'll see why now. Airsoft players normally dress up with military uniforms and camouflages, making them look like real soldiers. Again, in airsoft, not only the weapons look terribly realistic, but also the clothing looks original from the army. In fact, a lot of people use the original military uniforms to play airsoft. In paintball, you have nothing like military uniforms. People is commonly dressed with big suits or crappy clothes. And in big tournaments, players use colored suits to distinguish the different teams. So, for this case, nothing special and original like airsoft. Let's get finally to the last of the main differences between these two sports: the field of battle. In paintball, you typically have these small CQB areas with some wooden barriers or even plastic inflated ones. Sometimes in the middle of these fields they put a small building like a house or a castle, but not always. you typically find these kind of fields with nothing special and just barriers everywhere. They're more used for tournaments. And the last thing and disadvantage about paintball is that to play you need specifically to go in paintball clubs. You can't go in the forest like this. For airsoft, in contrast to paintball, you can go play in the forest if it's legal in the country. BBs don't ruin the forest with paint, so that's why a lot of people prefer to go there in the forest and play instead of going in a club. But still, if you want to go in a club for airsoft, it's full of them, and they dispose of huge fields where you can play, with buildings, trenches, whatever you want, even outside or inside CQB, or even in the forest. There are plenty of choices, even for paintball, outside or inside CQB. It's just that at airsoft you can use bigger maps because of the longer range of the weapons. So that's it for this video. I hope you like this comparison between paintball and airsoft. I didn't want to give every single detail about the main differences, otherwise it would have been too long, but that's it. It's a small summary. Also, if you're interested in more airsoft gun reviews, check my channel. I have a few gun reviews and I'm willing to do more. And for the rest, I'll see you in my next videos.